how does Follow Boss admin work? What's in there? How can I use it? How can I utilize it for my business? And what do I need to know about this admin tab up in the right corner, the top right corner? I'm like, how can I use it for my business? So in this video, we're going to be covering, it's a follow-up on the previous video that I have recorded. If you haven't watched it yet, please go ahead, stop this video, go watch the other video first because it takes you through what's included under admin, and we also talk about lead flow. In this video, we're going to covering a few other things that is included under admin that you could take full advantage of for your business. This is Mira Broken with Unbroken Consulting, and what we do is that we make real estate easy for you by setting up your own systems, your own processes for your own business needs. And that's through providing you with customized and fully strategic follow-up boss setups for your business. So if you're ready, let's dive right in. So I'm going to share my screen and we can, all right, here we go. So I'm going to share my screen and then we can dive right in. Here it goes. All right. So when you open Follow-up Boss, you usually on the People tab or on the Dashboard tab, usually somewhere here. And then we go to Admin, and then under Admin, so we talked last time about overview and we talked about lead flow. I can walk through them one by one. Maybe we'll cover groups, teams. In another video, we already covered action plans and automation, so we'll skip that one and we'll discuss groups, team, and pawns in this video. All right, groups. What is groups? Groups is, think of it as like putting your teams in different groups. So for example, you have a seller group, or like your seller agent, and you have a buyer agent. So putting them in different groups. And how group is really helpful, Mira? Groups are super helpful in terms of lead routing. So if you watched the previous video where we talked about the lead flow and how like when the lead comes in the system, how to route it through different groups and different teams, and also different automations and so on, you would know that this is where like we selected a few groups and back in the lead flow. But groups, think of it as distribution. So let's try to create a new group together. So I'll click on group and then I will name this one buyer agent. I'll call it buyer agent, and I want to make sure that I'm selecting my agents, not my lenders. And then you can select everyone that you want in that group. So you would have like all your agents listed here, and then you would select them. For a real estate solo agent, I don't think this is something that you should worry about because you're a solo agent, so you don't need really to worry about it. This is more for like teams, bigger teams. This feature is super helpful. So you would select all your agents. This is my account, so I don't have anyone on my team as part of this account. So I don't have the options to add more people. But if you look down here, we have two options. We have a round robin, and then we have a first to claim. Round robin, that's if I have, for example, 3 agents under my buyer agent group, then it will route through me, and then through Jessica, and then through Lisa, and then it will keep routing like does a round robin style. This is if you wanted to equally everyone gets equal leads from that lead source. Okay, so this is the only case you would use round robin for. If you wanted to make it a little bit more challenging, or like make it more of like whoever's on top of their business, on top of their leads, on top of their system, like whoever claimed the lead first, then they get the lead. So if for first to claim, so once the lead comes in, all the agents in this group will be contacted. Like they will know that there's a lead in there, and all they need to do is click and go claim it. So you could also hide the name, and you can hide the source to make it more challenging if you wanted to, but usually it's not hidden, so you need to toggle this on. And then you can say that if not claim the lead after, so this puts a condition. So usually the condition is that they have about 30 minutes, 1 to 30 minutes to claim the lead. So like you could make it 15, you could make it 30, but if you try to make it 60, it's not gonna work. You see, it's not gonna work because it's only 1 to 30. Okay, I have it first to claim, and if my agents that I have on this group, they are not claiming the lead. Where the lead is gonna go? You have the option to assign the lead to either a person or another group, or what we call a pond. So you have the option to choose where you want the leads to go. I've seen a lot of agents or a lot of teams do this, is that if the lead is not claimed within 5 minutes or 30 minutes, then assign it to your VIB team, because they know that they will definitely take care of that lead. And then once you're done, so in that case, I can assign it to another group. And then once you're done, you click on save, and then you'll find it here. When you have your agent, you will see that like your agents all like, they would all like be here, and then you can always edit it. Like you don't have to delete it, but you can always edit it. All right, that was it for group. You could also learn more about it if you click here, and that will take you to like a help center with Follow Pulse, where it tells you like more information about it. Teams is where you're gonna find all your team members listed in here. For bigger teams and bigger brokerage, they have the options to have their teams into buckets. So like they have different names. So like for example, San Francisco team and Vegas team, I could have like them in different teams, and this is like everyone in Vegas and everyone that I have in my San Francisco office. So for bigger brokerage, you'll probably see that, but in general, and for me as a solo agent, I don't see just as a like an individual account, it's a solo account. I don't have a lot of people here, but you can add your team member from here. So I can click, I put their full name, their email, their cell phone, and I can say, are they an admin, an agent, or a lender? An admin, you give them full access to the lead flow, the lead sources, your stages. It's an admin access, like it's a bigger access. Admin, they get agents, they get access to specific information in the system. They don't get access to everything in the system, but only specific information. And you can check this out using the Follow Pulse Help Center to learn more about what kind of access if you use it to give to them. A lender usually is used if you're inviting your lender. So once you have it, you invite your team members and you add them. And then you can, what you do is that they will be listed here. Now, one thing that I always see with teams, when we do a system audit for them, that is super important. I need you to be aware of it. And if you're a team watching this video, I would need you to like pause the video and go check it out. So if you go to Teams and then you have your team listed, and if you see that the email is not connected, usually it will show here in more in orange. It will actually be in orange. That's an alert that their email address is not connected. And if their email address is not connected, that means that if they are sending any emails, that means it's not recorded here. Like we don't have a record of it here. So, which is a massive thing, because that's the purpose of using a CRM, of like having everything in one place recorded and you can see it. And if you have AI can see it, or your ISA or quality control, they can see there is actually progress on that. And if you're a Zello Flex or Zello Preferred, like you would want to have these activities recorded in Follow Pulse. So Mira, what do? I have multiple team members that they don't have their email connected. How can they connect it? And I'm gonna share it next, so you can probably send them that video and tell them to watch it from like the specific minute that I'm gonna share it now, so they can see how they can connect it. So you go to here, so you'll need to come here, click on my settings, and then they scroll down and they make sure that their email and their calendar is shared. So they click those two, they toggle them, they make sure they are marked. And that video, I am kind of like unmarking it. I wonder if you see here, it says email not shared. So that means that it's very important to share your email. So I go here, my settings, and then I mark share my email and share my calendar. And then I click on save. This is simple, easy, make sure they connect their email. All right, that's it for Teams. You could also see the role from here. You can also toggle the option for them. So I'm the owner, so I'm the one, like I can export for sure, but you can toggle the option for them to be able to export any database, and you can also toggle the option to pause leads if you wanted to. And edit gives you the option to edit their information, merge fields, which groups are they part of, and if you want them to be notified of all new inquiries and follow-up posts or not. So you can check this out, pick the settings that you need to make. All right. That was it for teams. And for groups, we already talked about action plans and automations and automation 2.0 in another video, so I'm gonna skip those two, and I'm gonna drop the link for you of the automation 2.0 in the description so you can go watch it. But I want to move to pawns, and pawns is a very I'm gonna call it test, or I'm gonna call it actually a gold mine. So if I want to create a pond, I call it a gold mine. I select my agents, and then I click save. The problem here with my ponds is that I don't have as many agents, which if you give me 1 second, I'll probably pause this for a minute and then see if I can open another account and see if I can show you that. Oh yeah, it doesn't allow me to pause, but let me see if I can open another account to show you like the different pawns and what it means to have pawns. But think of pawns as like brackets, or like a category or folder. It's similar to groups, but it works a little bit differently. So I'm looking into another one of my accounts, and I want to show it to you because I think it will be very helpful for you to check it out and know kind of like how it works, especially for teams. It's really important to a lot of teams uses it to give access to agents, to give agents access to specific contacts. I'm gonna share it with you here. All right, I am in. So I'm gonna share this with you. So this is another account of mine that I have. And ponds, how can I create a pond? You come here, you add a pond. Let's call this pond a gold mine. Gold mine is where you want to host all your gold mine leads, like all the unresponsive leads, the leads that you don't want to trash and they are not responding, but there are like some really good deals living there. You could call it a gold mine. Or some people want to have like a buyer shark tank, or some people want to have a pond for listing, or even another one, some people that I've seen people use as a vendor, like you put all your vendors in one pond and share it with your agents. So I'm gonna like have a few ones here, and then I select the agents I want them to have access to this pond, and then I hit save. Now, before I hit save, you see it does not give me an option to hit save because I need to select a pond. It says pond agent, but basically it's a pond lead or a pond manager. So in that case, I can select myself and then save pond. How pond work? Now, in this pond, I can have a group of, for example, I can have let me see, contractors. I can have all my contractors that are all my contractors assigned to this pond. So I can like come here, select all, mass update, and then put them in vendor pond. If I do that, they will all be in that vendor pond, and only the agents that have access, which is this one and this one, all three of us will have access to this pond. Only us. Nobody else will have access to this pond. So think of it as like giving a group of people access to a specific list or a specific context. I've seen this works really well for teams, not necessarily for agents, but mainly for teams. Because, for example, if you have like a pond for the ISA, so you want the ISA to like go through that pond, you give that pond to an ISA. Maybe you have multiple ISAs and they're all like calling this vendor list or calling this like gold mine pond like every day, all day long. Like it could be so many things. You could get really creative with what you build here. I've seen this, the majority of it works really well for teams. For agents, I'm like, if it's a vendor, I would rather have a stage for a vendor or business contact and use that as the stage versus like worrying about having a pond. And usually, if you've seen my other accounts, like I couldn't like create one Oh, I actually think that I couldn't create one because I didn't select myself. Yeah, it did not allow me to create it because I'm a solo agent. So not necessarily not as important, but for teams it works really well and it's important. It could be like your VIP pond. So if I have a VIP pond, and then if my group of agents does not, like, for example, it's first to claim and they don't claim the lead within 30 days, then I can drop it in a pond for my VIP team. And then my VIP team will take it from there. Now, one important note that you must know about ponds. It requires you to select a pond lead. And inside of the pond lead, we have this pond lead. So if you have any automations or campaigns running in the back end, like text messages or emails, those emails will go out from the pond lead, not from anyone on the team, but only the pond lead. And a creative solution that we've done with other teams before is that when they like, for example, we want this lead, pond lead, to be like more generic. Like, for example, I would have it like admin@unbrokenconsulting.com. Like, it's no one, and the signature will probably be nobody. Like, there is no name but the company name, like more of like Unbroken Consulting team, versus having it specifically for an agent or a sales rep that I have. So we've done this with teams where they create admin at whateverdomain.com, and that would be the pond lead. And usually like someone from admin or from quality control kind of like monitor if someone responds to that inbox. But we kind of like run it so it's not coming from a specific agent, it's coming kind of like from the company itself. So that was a creative solution that we've done with other teams, or usually like an ICE manager, we put them on the pond lead, so it's going from them. There's a lot you could do with ponds. What I would recommend, or what I would advise doing, what I usually recommend for my clients when it comes to systems and technology, there's a lot you could do. But I want you to filter it. Everything that you could do, I want you to filter it through a question of, does my business need this? Like, is it important? Is it going to be beneficial in any way? Or is it just going to complicate things for me? Like, if it's going to complicate things for you, then no thank you. I want this to be very simple, stupid, that a 5 years old can be trained on it and know how it works. If it's going to complicate things, then no, I don't want it, then just forget about it. So always like filter everything that you do or set up in your business from that point of view. There's stuff that are nice to have, but is it nice to have in simple, or is it nice to have in complicate things? So if you're a team lead, then these things are super important for you, like groups, teams, ponds, all these are important. If you're not a big team, or if you're a solo agent, not necessarily. Like, you could just keep your business model simple, you treat everyone equally. Maybe groups will be important if you're a small team, but as a solo agent, it's not as important because you're the one, like, all the leads comes to you, unless you have someone like an IC or admin where you want to send the leads to them first and then to you. There's so many strategies and things to think about before building anything, but just what I would recommend is just making sure that it's simple and just simple, stupid to understand and to teach to somebody else. If you need help with like building all like your back end and follow-up boss, customizing it for your business, having that consultation and that conversation with someone that understand business, understand how the system work, and can tell you like, yeah, you could do that. No, this is just gonna complicate things for you. Feel free to reach out to me. I would be more than happy to help you. And hopefully this video was helpful. There will be other videos about admin and what's included, so make sure to check other videos that we have recorded. But as always, you can always reach out to me by going to my website, www.unbrokenconsulting.com, book a consultation call with me, and let's talk about your systems and see how we can help you take your system and your business to the next level. Thank you.